Today we're heading up to cottage country for a hunting trip, but first I need to catch a bus and link up with Jake.
Hamilton go.
Thanks, mate. You as well? It's good, bud. How's it going?
We were off for a 2-day hunting trip. Before we hit the road, we decided to stop at A&W for some burgers and onion rings. After a long and dark 3-hour drive, we finally made it to the county. Being only 2 weeks out from Christmas, we were greeted by some beautiful lights. We finally made it to the cottage, unpacked, had a fire, and went to bed because we had an early morning the following day. Alright guys, well, quick little change of plans. We're not going to be ATVing up, we're actually going to hike up to the blind, and then Jake's uncle's going to meet us thereafter, so we're going to need these lamps because it's still pitch black out there. Let's go, baby. Sweet home. Alright guys, after a pretty vertical hike, we made it to the blind. We got about 30 minutes until daylight, so... Oh, and I forgot to let you know, we're hunting with a crossbow, so should be an interesting one. Sitting in a blind silently for hours at a time in the middle of nature definitely gives you a great opportunity to think and leave all your worries behind. At the same time, the thought of a big buck walking out in front of us keeps us thrilled and engaged in the moment. Sometimes, after hours of seeing nothing, you can definitely get a little restless, so when something appears, it's definitely a thrill. Today, we're greeted by a flock of turkeys, about 8 or 9 of them just gobbling around and eating some of the feed we left out for the deer. After 5 hours, unfortunately no luck. We saw a bunch of turkeys, but for now we're gonna head back down, get a little lunch, and then we're gonna come back up and finish off the night in the blind. Yep, and unfortunately the truck got locked and the keys are in there, so what are you gonna do, bud? CAA or tennis ball? Oh, you don't even have a lock here. I don't even have a key, so it's like... Guess we gotta try the other side. Well, after some bacon and eggs, it's time to head back to the blind. It's now 1 p.m. and it gets dark around 5, so we have 4 hours in hopes to fill up our freezers with some meat. Well guys, there's turkeys in the tree up there. Whoa! Holy shit. They're right above you, dude. No. Holy shit, the turkey's ripping her up. After another unsuccessful time in the blind, we are off to Jake's uncle's for some dinner.
Oh, you win. How much did you catch?
So much.
How much?
20.
20?
Yep.
Good. 20.
The following morning started the same, but this time we were greeted by the rain. Alright guys, 6 a.m., day number 2. It's raining quite a bit right now, but we're gonna hustle our way up to the blind and hopefully we have some luck today. Well, once again, trying is an understatement. We spent well over 12 hours in this blind, and unfortunately, no luck, but I guess that's hunting. We have the trail cam set up, and we know the deer are here. They were there almost last night, soon as we left. They were here in the morning, right before we came, so we just keep missing them, but it's time for us to head back to reality, and on the way home, we're gonna grab some smash burgers. That's gonna be the highlight of this trip. Last night when we were hiking out of here, those where the turkeys were. They were all nestled up in there, probably about like 6 of them. It's crazy. Like for the longest time, I didn't even know turkeys flew. Like I saw one fly for the first time when I was biking on a trail. Like I was just riding through the trail, then this turkey just flew up in the sky and it just scared the crap out of me. They're big birds, man. Watch your step there, bud. Oh, an update. We did call CAA to get the truck open, so that's fun. Alright, well after an excellent burger, this is the point where I'm going to wrap up this video. I honestly don't even know what I'm going to do with this video, but if you made it to the very end, like always, I appreciate you. Thank you to my Patreons for keeping the dream alive. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love. Guys, no way. A buck right there. What's the odds of that?